Cities right now across the country are ramping up security ahead of New Year's Eve tomorrow night. This morning, New York City will announce its own security measures in and around Times Square. Law enforcement agencies are being told to watch out for vehicle ramming attacks. However, there is no specific threat at this time. New Orleans will have National Guardsmen in the city for the holiday 1 year after the deadly attack on Bourbon Street. 800 federal agents already deployed throughout that city and downtown and in the French Quarter. Celebrations in L.A. will go on as planned following the FBI's announcement of a foiled New Year's Eve bombing attack. Agents arrested 4 suspects while they were rehearsing their attack outside of the city in the Mojave Desert. Joining us now, retired NYPD detective and adjunct professor at John Jay College, David Sarney. Sir, thank you as always for your time. Let's begin in New York and the threat, and there's nothing specific, but the idea that anyone with a car would try to ram into a crowd. What type of preparations are going into place right now to stop anything like that?
Well, thank you for having me. We've seen this before. The NYPD works in conjunction with other city agencies. We have sanitation trucks. We use NYPD vehicles to block street areas. We'll use concrete barriers. We'll have those areas will be covered. Because again, we create a perimeter outside so we don't let anything come inside. And what you're going to see is that you're going to see a plethora of vehicles around Times Square, large vehicles, so you cannot get access to that area with a vehicle. You're also going to have police and metal barriers. You're going to have a immeasurable amount of police officials, police leadership, and police officers, both plainclothes and uniformed officers, all around that area tonight. On New Year's Eve.
And security layers for people, crowds who want to get into the event to celebrate the new year, what do those look like?
You're going to have several access points that close off as the area gets filled. Those officers will have metal detectors. You go in there, you can't have any backpacks, no alcoholic beverages. You're going in pretty much dressed warmly. And if you're going into the pen area, have an expectation of not being out of that pen area until the event is over. So you're going to see layers of security, both on the ground and in the air. You're going to have officers. You're going to have officers also situated in buildings. You have officers. You also have drones going to be placed around there. So you're going to have a multi-layer area of security. But the access points will be monitored. Metal detectors will be there. Police officers will be there to check bags to make sure nothing gets into that location that's not supposed to get there.
Everything, the hope and the goal is that it goes off without a hitch. But if there is a problem, law enforcement prepares for crowd control, how to safely evacuate people. What should the public know in those situations?
Well, there are always emergency lanes that are set up within in the perimeters, so emergency vehicles can get their EMS, FD, PD vehicles, so they can move around quickly. Those things are going to be done. Understand the fact that the police department, the NYPD, has been doing this for decades. I've worked there numerous times within my career. I've never felt unsafe in that area, and our job and police officers' jobs there is to maintain security and safety for the people who go there. So, don't feel that you're going to be unsafe, but I always tell people also be situation aware. If you do see something, tell an officer what you see that's out of the ordinary or deemed suspicious, because the more eyes out there, we can actually stem that opportunity for somebody to do something that's heinous during this time.
Yeah, everybody plays a role in making sure that folks go home safely. The focus will be on Times Square because there's going to be so many people there, but elsewhere around the city, what other security measures take place on a night like tomorrow?
You have numerous police officers working double shifts and overtime around the areas just to maintain, because we have such a concentration of officers in Times Square. You're going to have officers working double shifts, double tours, overtime around the areas where they're going to be. So you're going to have the same coverage you would have. A lot of people who work at Times Square are working, again, sometimes in the days off, sometimes in overtime. So you're going to have the full force of the NYPD, both plainclothes and uniform. And again, things you do not see, such as social media, intel, counterterrorism, they're working out there too. So understand the fact that the police, this is the crossroads of the world. People see this all the time. We are going to be monitored, worldwide. And the NYPD is determined to make sure nothing happens during this time.
And we thank all of those officers working throughout this week to keep people safe. And that goes for New York, LA, Chicago, New Orleans, or wherever else you are working overtime. David Sarney, thank you for what you do. Appreciate your time as always.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.